Hello, it's Henry the computer guy. Welcome back to our next video. Remember, we are still talking about what we call a font, and we didn't finish it just with the event of time. So today we are going to finish the font. So we lastly talked about the bold, italic, underline, strike through, superscript, subscript, font size, and the font. Then increase or grow font and the shrinking of the font. So today we are going to talk about these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's begin with what we call the case. Changing of the case. We have some information here. Let's say, assuming that I'm going to wrap this information again. I'm sorry, I'll wrap it. So equals, let me type another one, round into, let's say we have 4, 5. That's the information we are having. So round is having one n, sorry. So we come here at the end and we press enter. It's going to give us some information, but remember now it is bold. So if you want to remove that bold, you come highlight it, then remove the bold. So that is the information we are having right now. So we want to use some of the information here. Are we together? We want to use some of the information here we are having. So we have what we call that. First of all, we have what we call the case. Now, for the case, changing of the case, when you click onto the case, it shows us that we have the sentence case, we have the lowercase, the uppercase, the capitalizing each word, and the toggle case. Are we together? I'm going to explain all of them and you really understand them well. So let's begin with what we call the sentence case. Let me highlight this. When I come and click on what we call the sentence case, and I click on it, sorry, let me put it back to black. So if I come and click on what we call the sentence case, you're not seeing any change. Why? It is because when we use the sentence case, it only makes the first letter as a capital letter. So if I make this thing a small letter and I come and I highlight again, it will come and make that first V a capital letter. That is what we call the sentence case. So it always makes the first letter of the paragraph a capital letter. That is the sentence case. Now, we have another case here, lowercase. When I highlight my information here, and I come to what we call, the lowercase, it is going to make them small letters, all of them, from the beginning to the end. They are going to be small letters. Are we together? When I come back to something of the uppercase, it is going to make them, for example, if I come and I highlight this, it is going to make them or everything in capital letters. So now we have seen that the sentence case makes the first letter capital, the lowercase makes everything in small letters, the uppercase will make everything in capital letters. Why do we need this? For example, in most cases, you're always given a document. They will tell you to type the document the way it appears. Then afterwards, they will tell you to change it in capital letters. Are you going to retype the document? No, you're going to just change the word, the case, then it becomes a capital. They will tell you to copy it to the next. For example, they are going to tell me, highlight the first paragraph, copy, come to the second page. For example, I click at the end of my work, I'll come to insert. Then I'll get a blank what? A blank page. Then I say, home, I paste. If I paste that information there, if I've pasted that information onto the second page, you see that we are having 2 copies. Now, they will tell you that make this copied text into capital letters. Are you going to rub it and retype it again? No, you just come and make it an uppercase. That is very simple. It will help us do that. For example, you can undo. Undo is specifically reversing the action. Redo, re-executing the undone what command. That means that I'm going to remove the changes I've put. I remove the page, I remove the that is, it is taking me back. It is reversing the action that I've performed. Then re-executing brings them back. For example, if I had deleted my information accidentally, but I can bring them back. Are we together? So it is undo and redo. Undo and redo. Undo is Ctrl plus Z, whereas redo is Ctrl plus a Y. We are good to go now. Now, in the next, we have what we call capitalizing each word. Let's highlight this one. When I highlight this, capitalizing each word means that they are going to capitalize each and every first letter of the second of the word. Let's say this is the first word, the second, third, they're always going to make always the first letters capital. Let's see that change, capitalizing each word. So it makes them capital, capital, capital. Every after a word, it makes the next one as capital, 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 capital letter. Are we together? Can we repeat? Let's undo. I've said we can highlight. Then we click on what we call the capitalizing each word. So it will be changing the first letter of every word as a capital letter. Are we together? Now, we have what we call the toggling of the case. Toggling of the case, in most cases, disturbs many people. But what it does, it specifically reverses the action. If a letter has been capital, it will make it a small. If it has been small, it can make it a capital. Let's change and see. Let's highlight this. And click on what we call the toggle case. Have we seen? It has made our C in form of a small letter, but our L, which has been in small letter, into capital. So it has gone on changing them. So that specifically the toggle case reverses. That means that if a letter has been in lowercase, it will put it in capital letter or uppercase. If it hasn't been in uppercase, it will change it into a lowercase. Thanks for watching. This has been specifically about the case only. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you then.